July 27, 2010, as a sequel to the hit game Starcraft. One of the most successful real-time strategy games since Warcraft 3, it is still one of the most highly played RTS games in the world. Making up of 3 parts, Wings of Liberty, Heart of the Swarm, and Legacy of the Void, the Starcraft 2 campaign focuses on 3 main characters: Terran, Jim Raynor, Zerg Queen, Sarah Kerrigan, and the leader of the Protoss, Artanis. Aside from the campaign, Starcraft 2 has a competitive versus option with 1v1 through to 4v4, 1v1 being the main competitive division played around the world. People think this game is difficult and complex. However, a few friends of mine are here to tell you it is not as bad as you think. Let's start with the races. You can pick from 3 races to play in Starcraft 2.
Well, Terran is a human race in Starcraft 2. What I find about Terran that's so interesting, especially for new players in the game now that Starcraft 2 is free to play, is that it's a race where you have to use a variety of skills: awareness, map control, and multitasking mainly. Terran for me is one of the most dominant races in Starcraft 2 when played to perfection, when played in effect like a robot. So it is the best race, and that's what I aim to do every single game. Well, it's a bit of a silly reason. When I first played in Wings of Liberty, that was the default race, and I have a funny thing of not changing something. So for me, I play with a default hotkey setup. I just picked the first race that was there, which was in effect Terran. Advice to new players is when you're looking at pro players' games, remember that they're playing versus a player, not the race. When you're learning the game yourself, you just want a standard build order. You want to focus on 3 things: vision, production and supply. Not a character, but an ability. I believe it's stim, and my motto is stim and win, baby.
Zerg is it's obviously a race in Starcraft 2. It's an insect-like race, whereas you have the humans, you have the futuristic kind of people. The Zerg are very feral, insect-like creatures. They obviously hatch from eggs, like very feral, very primal units. I play Zerg because it's a very fast-paced race. You're never not doing something. You're always doing something like spreading creep, or you're always making units, being active on the map generally. I like Zerg the most just because it's never about micro units. It's about your eco. It's very centered on how many units you can have out at a time, and as it's a swarm, you essentially swarm your opponent. I'd give to new players is watch a lot of beginner videos. There's a lot of good content out there on YouTube. A lot of streamers as well. A lot of streamers that do basic streams for Zerg. My favorite Starcraft 2 character is my favorite unit is the Ling, as that's my main playstyle. But my favorite character is the Haka. He's from the Heart of the Swarm campaign. He's a primal Zerg, and he's very straight to the point. Very much like my personality.
Protoss is one of the 3 races in Starcraft 2. I don't know. They're a high advanced alien race, that's all I know. They look flashy and have a bunch of lasers. I play it because Artosis recommended me to play it a long time ago, since I was an Orc player in Warcraft 3 and he said it was similar. I hate him for it, but now I'm stuck with it and I can't change, obviously. I do like Protoss. I love Phoenixes the most. Phoenixes are fun units. I like the way it looks. I like the way a lot of the games play out. And it's overall a pretty cool race. I love the variation in strategies. I love the different ways you have to get to a certain point within the game, so it's pretty fun overall. Work on your walls. Walls are a very important aspect of Protoss. If you don't have any walls, you're gonna lose a lot against things that end up in your base that shouldn't be there, or adepts, or basically anything that shouldn't be in your base. I don't really have a favorite character because I don't care that much about the storyline. The unit is definitely the Phoenix. Phoenixes are just fun because it's a unit that doesn't end the game, but you can slowly but steady chip down your opponent, and I think that's a very satisfying way to play.
So those are the races in the game of Starcraft 2. Which one will you play? You can download Starcraft 2 for free now and start your journey. Stay tuned for more up and coming beginners guides at epic26. Happy laddering!